X は Y ですか? Is X Y? In this lesson, you will be able to ask in Japanese with the form of is X Y and what is this? The structure of question sentences. It's easy. Just add ka at the end of the sentence. Ka means question. For example, これは家です。This is a house. By adding ka at the end, it becomes a question sentence. これは家ですか? Is this a house? What is this? When we want to say, what is this? We use the interrogative 何? But when 何 is followed by this, 何 becomes none. これは何ですか? What is this? Example sentences. あれは何ですか? What is that? あれは牛です。That is a cow. サメは魚ですか? Are sharks fish? はい、魚です。Yes, they are fish. 学生ですか? Are you a student? いいえ、教師です。No, I'm a teacher. In Japanese, if a subject is apparently from context, the subject tends to be omitted. The next lesson is X の Y, Y of X, or X is Y. See you in the next lesson.